Hello, I'm Amitoj and today is 30th January 2022. Today we are going to review HP OMEN with AMD Ryzen 7 5800H, 16 GB RAM, 1 TB SSD. It is amazing machine. Ryzen 5800H 8-core processor with 16 threads is comparable to i7 11800H, maybe giving 2, 3, 4, 5% of some difference in performance here and there. Similarly, it can be compared to i9, also 11th generation processors, again giving some advantage, but cost advantage is hugely in favor of 5800H. So this is a good machine at the cost it is being pitched in the market. I have bought this and I look forward in future to use this very efficiently. The 12th generation processor would take some time to get into market, maybe by June, August or something like that. And we would need to see how much pricing is being done on those products of 12th generation. No doubt it seems as per the trends and the literature that is being published that 12th generation i7 and i9 processors may have a significant lead of 25-30% or more as compared to 5800H Ryzen 7. So let us see, we would see as it market behaves and how these are priced and what difference exactly cost to price ratios and all those things play out in a year's time or a year ahead from now. So let me show you my laptop. This has got a static RGB across the keyboard, 15.6-inch screen in black color, and has got nice air vents. Two USB, one air vent, one type C, and on this side we have RJ45, one USB, one HDMI, SD card, and headphone. OMEN logo on the outside. Let me lift the lid. This is a static RGB keyboard. This is HP center, which is there, and we can set the performance to its own max. You can listen to the fans running on the max. Let's get to auto. It will slow down the same. Normal temperature GPU is 28 degree and 41 degree centigrade at a room temperature of 18 degree centigrade. This is how it is on the HP site. OMEN Laptop 15-EN1036AX. This one has Windows 11 as on the packaging. September 2021 is the date of manufacturing, with RTX 3060, GPU 6GB, GDDR6 dedicated RAM, VRAM, 16GB DDR4-3200 MHz RAM, dual channel, 2x8GB. So intake, adequate intake from the bottom, exhausts from the back and on the side. 15.6-inch diagonal display, dual speakers. So all this you can check on their website as well. With adequate SBI credit cards, you can get 5,000 cash back and another extended warranty for this much. This much is the antivirus, and all this is on their website. Like my videos, subscribe to channel, share videos. Thank you. Hello, this video is about measuring the performance of Openshot video editor on HP OMEN with 16 GB of RAM, AMD Ryzen 7 5800H with Raytheon AMD graphics processor and GPU RTX 3060, which is mainly not used. So let's first of all check the task manager and resource manager and OMEN vitals before we go ahead with the export of the almost around 5 minutes 45 seconds 50 seconds video. So here is our initials. Here are the initials. CPU is around 3%, memory is about 4.9 GB used, 32%, and GPU RTX 3060 is around 3%, and AMD Raytheon is about 3-4%. This is on task manager. Let's go to resource monitor. Here you can see that again Openshot memory working set is about half a GB, 515 MB, and on the CPU side almost all the processors are parked in a parked position. So we have got 16 threads over here, 8 cores and 16 threads, 0 to 15. You can see the usage level. And if I go to the OMEN resource gaming hub and try to monitor from there, so CPU utilization is 1%, GPU utilization is around 5%, RAM is again 32%, and temperature is of GPU with a room temperature of around 18 degrees centigrade, GPU is at 27 degrees centigrade, and CPU is at 34 degrees centigrade. Fan is on max 5900 RPM. So you can see CPU at 34 degree, 27 degrees centigrade. CPU utilization is at 1-2%. So we'll keep monitoring these vitals on OMEN Gaming Center as well as through resource monitor and others. So let's get back to this Openshot and let's try to export a project which is about 5 minutes 45-50 seconds, and let me set it to 1080p 30 frames per second, and let us see how much time it will take. Let me set my clock as well, otherwise it will show in itself also. So it takes around 6 minutes something, so let me do that. So let's start let me pull up resource task manager, right, and let's do start a basic export. Export has started, hence is the stop clock also. You see that CPU utilization has jumped to around 47%, 45%. Memory is around 5.8 GB, and GPU is 8% on AMD Radeon and 5% on RTX 3060. But I think this is not being used for this purpose. This is being used on HP OMEN gaming hub. So RTX 3060 is not used for this. Let's go again and see how are our system vitals there. So this is our resource center, resource monitor. You see CPU, all the 16 threads are being used now. Here is CPU 15 up to from 0 to 15 is being used. All of them are being used, and on the memory side, Openshot, the working set is about 1.15 GB, around 1160, 70, say 1200 MB or 1.2 GB is being used here. Let's have a quick on the vitals. Here the temperature is around 80 degrees centigrade, CPU temperature, and GPU is about 34 degree, utilization is 11%, CPU utilization is around 33%, RAM is 18%. Here also the Openshot video data RAM is about 1150 MB, something like that, 1.2 GB you can say it is using. See, CPU temperature is about 81 degrees centigrade and GPU is 34 degrees centigrade. So we'll get back to this once the export is done. So let's go and see how much time is left over there. So it shows about 2 minutes there. When I used to do it on i3 dual core, so a 6-minute video would take around 20 minutes, 20 plus minutes. Here it should take around 6 minutes, say 20 seconds or something like that. So already on this side, stop clock is about 2 minutes 20 seconds and 2 minutes something is left. So let us see how it takes all together. On task manager, power usage, it is showing very high to very high right now on the Openshot editor. Again, memory usage is above 1 GB, and CPU it is consuming is around 44%, 45%. Openshot. Here also 46% is showing, clocking at 4 GHz. 5.8 GB RAM is being used. So none of it is bottlenecking. .2 GB is commit, and working set is about 1.1 GB, again 1.2 GB. And CPU, all the 16 threads are being used. So CPU intensive workload. Again, let's get to the vitals from this side. 82 degrees centigrade, 3 degree on CPU. Yeah, 83 degree, 35 degree on GPU. So about 20 seconds are left. Yeah, 4 minutes 38 seconds. It's a huge performance improvement. Yeah, here also it is showing 4 minutes 39 seconds. Now CPU usage has dropped to 3%, memory on 5.3 GB, GPU is 1%, again dropped to 0 and 1%. So it was using a bit of GPU here, it seems, but not that much. And let's go to the vitals here, temperature and all. Again, the CPU temperature has dropped from 80 degrees centigrade to 40 degrees centigrade immediately, pretty much. And if we see that on this side we have maxed out our fans around 5900 rpm, so I'll bring it to auto. So this would reduce the fan speed. And room temperature being 18 degrees centigrade, 18 to 20 degrees centigrade. It is winter time and I'm shooting at around evening, night time, so 18 degree you can assume is the room temperature. So CPU has fallen to 36 degree, 38 degree from 80 degrees once this export is completed. And again the RAM usage has fallen below, it's around 200 MB now. Openshot, where is it gone? Okay, so let's go to this thing. So Openshot, memory usage has dropped to 607 on task manager, 607 MB, so half a GB of this. And CPU usage has dropped to almost about 0%. Yeah, 2% CPU usage at 3.2 GHz now. Let me close this and let's get to resource monitor. On the resource monitor, if we go to CPU side of things, you see all the threads have calmed down now. No much signature on this.
एक और चीज थी, हाँ ठीक है बोलो।
Like my videos, subscribe to channel, share videos. Thank you.